Good morning and welcome to our next circle time. I'm so glad you were able to join me again today, and I think we should just jump in and get started. Are we ready? Okay. It's circle time, it's circle time, it's circle time today. It's circle time, it's circle time. So hip, hip, hooray. I'm so excited that you're here with me again today. And I don't know if you remember last week, we planted our little seed and we watered it, and then we put it in the window so that it would get lots of sun to grow. But I thought this week I would show you a little story about our seed. So here, we'll bring it over here. So here's our little seed. And just like last week, this seed is tucked into the soil. Remember, we pushed our seed in the soil and we put the soil on top and we gave it a little pat, and there it is, sleeping away. And we sprinkled some water on top of that seed. And when the water reached the seed woke up. And when the seed wakes up, it splits open and it puts down its roots, and a little plant starts to come out of the seed. And when the little plant is out of the seed, it starts feeling the sun shining. And as soon as it feels that warm sun, it wants more sun. So it starts to stretch up higher and higher, trying to reach that sun. And its roots grow lower and lower into the soil. And then it grows and stretches, and its roots grow and stretch, and our little seed becomes a plant. And it gets lots of leaves to soak up the sun, and it grows big and tall and stretches really high. And that's why I thought you might be excited to see the seed we planted last week. I'll move these guys out of the way. Look what has happened to our seed. We started out by putting our seed in the soil, and you can see where the roots have gone down, down, down into the soil, and where our plant has stretched up, up, up to reach for the sun. I like this little plant because you can even see that the seed is still there, attached to the leaves, and you can see where the plant has come down and started to grow up, and there's a little leaf about to pop out. Isn't that amazing? That's a lot of growing for only 1 week. So we'll have to put this back in the window where it can get lots of sun, and we'll see how much bigger it can get in 1 more week. We'll check on it again next time. When I've been outside this week, I've noticed lots of signs of spring. There's lots of other plants growing, and things are turning more green, and there's lots of amazing things to see and do out there. And there's a lot of little treasures to find. So when we're outside, we'll move this back over. Sometimes we find little treasures, and I like to bring them inside so that we can explore them a little bit more. And that's why we've made a nature tray. This is a perfect place to keep all the special things that we find when we go outside. So I thought I would show you some of the neat things that I've found when we've been outside. So look, we found this little bit of, it looks like grass and some fluff and some leaves, and they're all woven together. A little bird was starting to make a nest. And then it got really windy, and this fell out of the tree. The wind blew it right out of the tree, so the little birds weren't using it anymore. But I thought it was really neat because you can see how they were weaving the grass together and starting to build their little nest. we found this little flower in the garden, and I've been seeing more and more flowers blooming. We found a leaf, and this one is brown and dry and looks like it was maybe left over from the fall. But soon we're gonna see more and more green leaves start to grow. This is a piece of bark, and it's got some interesting moss growing on it. And here's a little stick that blew off the tree. So these are just some of the little treasures that I've found when I've been outside, but I'm curious about what kind of treasures you have maybe found. So the next time you go outside, if you find something neat, a neat little treasure or something that reminds you of spring, I would love to be able to see it. And maybe you can bring it inside and make your own little nature tray too. Move that out of the way. I learned a new poem this week about flowers, and because the sun is shining today and we've been talking about how plants grow, I thought it would be a perfect day to teach you our little flower song. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little flowers. 5 little flowers growing in a row. The first one said, "I'm purple, don't you know?" The second one said, "I'm as pink can be." The third one said, "I'm blue like the sea." The fourth one said, "I'm a red little fellow." The fifth one said, "My color is yellow." Then out came the sun, big and bright, and 5 little flowers smiled in delight. That's it, friends. That's all we've got for this week. I'm so happy you could join me today, and I'm so excited to see you again next week. Bye. Have a great week.